the old pre-bet show. This is the podcast variation of our content, and I am your host, JP, and this is my co-host.
Sizzle.
And we got just a little bit to talk about today. Nothing too crazy. Just Jalen Waddle has been traded to the Broncos. I think that is huge for the Broncos. They gave up quite a bit for him, but I think I think they made a wise choice getting Bo Nix, a true bona fide deep threat. Uh, yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I mean, the poor Dolphins, they're like 150, 40, something like that in debt now, just of all the players that they've been getting rid of this year.
Yeah, do you think he's happy to be gone or what?
I'm sure. I mean, the whole team is being absolutely dismantled. I mean, Tua's gone. Tyreek Hill's gone. They got rid of like five defensive players.
Where did Tyreek Hill go? You think
He,
he's
nowhere. Yeah, he's just released. He hasn't
you think
found himself a team just yet. But I think we this
Kansas
he
City
might
will call?
probably that was one of my guesses. But
Mine too, man.
I
Mine
I
too.
have a feeling with how severe the injury was. Don't be surprised if it's kind of like the Odell Beckham thing, where like he doesn't come back until like the mid-season when we all forget about him, and some team is like doing good. Like let's say Puka gets hurt or something for some crazy reason, and then all of a sudden they're like, the Rams bring in Tyreek Hill, and we're like, oh no, Stafford and Tyreek about to go nuts. Something crazy like that's gonna happen. Mark my words from yours truly.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him. Yeah, yours truly is for once agreeing with JP here. I agree. I think it's good to see him out of there because it was like just it's kind of like this is my opinion. It's kind of like playing for the Jets, but a little worse, because knowing you're not going nowhere, but beating your body up you know. So it's glad to see him finally getting the opportunity where he's gonna ball out, and we'll see what happens on that end. But yeah, I mean, Miami is
Yeah,
boy, oh boy, you could
but
have a whole season podcast on just the Dolphins alone. So,
now here's a crazy thing that has never, and I'll have to double check, but I don't think it's ever happened. There are now five teams that have two first round picks this year, which is really, really intriguing. Like the Cowboys, the Jets, now the Dolphins.
you know what?
Hmm.
What is this is like completely fucking random here. But what the hell are the Raiders gonna do? Because they already like spent that money after
Oh, they're
they thought
fine.
yeah. So do they're still getting those players then
Oh
or
yeah, oh yeah,
oh, okay, I wasn't sure if it was a done deal no matter what or
yeah. No, they they
yeah.
they were fortunate enough that they had the best cap space in the whole league before the season went into
Okay.
effect there.
Yeah, all right. All right. Well,
But now they definitely don't have much to spend now. Like it's one of those things where like you check your bank after you went spending thinking you had more money than you had, and then all of a sudden like one of those auto payments come out and you're like, oh, I got $5 left.
yeah.
I need to dig up some change so I can get a Zen. you know but they'll be all right. I mean, they spent money on good players. Like there's not a bad player that they signed. They got the Quay Walker from the Packers, N'Kobe Dean from the Eagles. Um, they got the lineman from the Ravens there, the center Lindenbaum, which is huge if you're going to be bringing in a rookie for your quarterback with the number one pick. Raiders. I'm man, that division is tough, or the conference rather, not just the division. I could see them maybe making the playoffs, but they got a tough division. Oh,
Yeah, I there's just a lot of weird weird moves going on. So I'm just kind of going with the flow on everything. So
hmm.
teams to look out for, I think this year is going to be, man, I think Denver, dude, because if Bo didn't go down, it would have been a different ball game going into that Super Bowl. So if he's healthy, you know what I mean? I think that the Denver is going to be a team that's going to be highly overlooked until they just start making teams look pitiful. And I'm not a Denver fan, but Sean Payton
Yeah.
really really did some things fairly fast, dude,
Oh
to
yeah, I got Russell Wilson's ass the fuck out of there.
yeah.
Like
I mean,
we don't want this prima donna here.
no, but he's
We'll
got a
take care.
good eye
Yeah.
for that shit. He don't put up with that prima donna, I'm better than anybody on the field shit.
Nope.
Nope. So yeah, I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Broncos are definitely a team I'm looking at. The Bills again.
Nah.
They ended up getting DJ Moore, so they got a weapon now for the Josh Allen. Watch the Chiefs now that they got Kenneth Walker at the running back. They still have a draft pick that they can use to get somebody good too to rebolster their crap.
I'm sorry, dude. He doesn't even look good. Kind of canine. He does not look good in a Kansas City uniform, dude.
I know it. It sucks that he went there, dude.
I mean, I get it. He's got payday's a payday,
Oh
but
yeah.
man, it's like him going to the Packers, seeing him in a Packers jersey. You know how ugly
Bears.
that'd be? The Bears even? Oh my, dude. Ugly as shit.
Just a
Yours
little,
truly.
rivalry. Yeah. A little rivalry banter going on here.
Yeah.
Well, here, you know what? Since we're kind of not necessarily out of ideas, but once Professor's done with his smoke break here, I'll have him come over and give a little update what he thinks of some of these teams that have made some changes.
Oh, I see the Lions picked up somebody, I think.
Yeah. Who did?
Don't know much about the guy, but I just seen it. I don't know if it's true or not. Um, Adam Scheffler didn't call me, so I don't know if it's true. So yours truly does not know.
Oh yeah, just before Professor sits down here, we got an old lion who has gone around the league quite a bit, who had retired today. Shout out Darius Slay
Wow, he
has
retired?
yeah, he officially retired, bro.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. He's gonna have a podcast for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. What's up, Professor? Oh, what did it say? So I think so. Yeah, 13. Where is it? Traded. Yep, 13 years. Crazy. It's crazy. It's been that long. But yeah, no,
Yep.
I'll shoot her over here to Professor here, and we can discuss.
Okay, what do you need to know?
Everything.
Well, I would tell you not to ever bet on the Lions.
Yeah, what do you think on all the changes going around?
Well, some of them look crazy. I can't believe Waddle would want to leave, or they would give him up. But they posted that they were going to do a total rebuild. So you got to get rid of their high end players, and I mean Waddle's their best receiver as far as I'm concerned. Uh, they already lost. You know, Tyreek, uh, their speedster, their running back's gone, and the quarterback just kind of disappeared about 2 years ago. So no, I hope him wish him the best, but that's crazy. Oh yeah, the
Indeed.
Broncos just got better. Well, yeah, yeah, they could do it, but the team that kind of gets me is what's the Eagles, the Cowboys, and that division gonna do? The Eagles.
Yeah, they're
They,
they're projected to win, obviously. So
yep. So I don't think anybody's upgraded except for like the Broncos got a little better. Nobody's upgraded above the other team. I still think this year Chicago's going to win our division. Uh,
no, they're not.
no, who's winning it? Minnesota?
Detroit
I don't know. They're going to have to get a little bit some more defensive help. I mean, they're going to put a
313.
no. It's good. It's a crazy situation. Every team's gotten a little bit better. Green Bay's gotten a little bit better. Chicago's gotten a little bit better. Detroit's gotten.
Packers did not get better. They had to give up a lot of stuff because they paid Micah.
Yeah, but
They lost a lot of it on defense.
Packers suck.
I don't know, man. I think that team.
Kenny Clark's gone.
See ya, he says. I'm out of here.
Rashawn Gary's gone.
If we don't get another corner, I mean, a legitimate, Max Crosby type player over there, somebody that's really good, we're going to be about the same defensively. We're going to score points because we got a good quarterback, we got good receiver, we got good running backs, but we're going to give up points.
Yeah,
That's all there is to it. And then we're not really good against the running quarterbacks, like you said last year. We didn't do really well against, a few of them we okay, but yeah, we just got to get faster on that defense. You know,
agree.
it'd have been cool if Darius would have come back for one more year, but when he retired, they put out a feeler. Is anybody can entice you out of retirement? He says, nope. He says, I'm only playing for one team, and that's Philadelphia. That's my team. That's it. Period. So I don't think you could entice him out of retirement. Uh,
Then we got the Kansas City Chiefs. Do you think they're bouncing back?
well, yeah, they're going to make the playoffs. I don't think they're going to bounce completely back. I I like them bringing in Fields for a couple of weeks until and letting Mahomes get fully recovered. Uh, yeah, Fields is a good quarterback. I mean, he played that. They got good players. Uh, the offense just last year just wasn't up to like it had been. But they bring it. They got him projected. They taking another tight end. So Kelsey's going to play out one more year. It sounds like. So that's pretty good. And Kelsey's just a dream tight end. I mean, he always finds a way to get open. I mean, I put him in with the best that's ever played it. Maybe not a Gronk or Gates, but he's in that
Yeah,
class.
yeah, I was gonna say he's nowhere near Gronk status, but
No,
thanks for clarifying that, Professor.
no,
You
but
know,
he's definitely got got to be spoken of in the best because he's had so many great years. I mean, you still got your Gonzaleses and the guys who he reminds me of a Sharky. you know,
for
a guy.
sure.
Yeah, no, Sharky was just a Shockey. I mean, Jeremy
Oh,
Shockey.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
When they
yep.
talk about people playing angry because they just want to play so hard, that was Shockey's game. He just
Mm-hmm.
played hard. Now, granted, Gonzalez, Gates, and a couple of those guys were really good tight ends, but Shockey or Jeremy, he was just probably be a dream to have on your team. Plus, he blocked. If a tight end can't block, that causes you trouble. That's why we got rid of what's his face, uh, great receiving tight end, played
Oh, Minnesota there.
yeah to Minnesota, and he's a good receiving tight end. Actually runs really good routes, but he lets too many people go by him. You let if the tight end lets the corner go by him. Hey, the quarterback's either sacked or he's got to rethink his playbook and he's got to think it on the fly. So yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, I there's some cool moves. I look for the Ravens to actually bounce back. I'm looking for Cincinnati to do something. Uh, Keep their players healthy because they got probably the top three or four wide receiver duos in the league. If they can keep the quarterback healthy, they should be back in the hunt. But
I just don't foresee that happening.
yeah, I know a lot of people don't. But so it's going to be a confusing year, if anything. I think Pittsburgh's going to be okay for one more year. They're making some decent play moves. Aaron Rodgers. Oh no, but he ain't gonna say it until the day before game day. That's that's how he rolls. They
Oh,
get
Aaron Rodgers.
yeah.
He's done. He's old. His career's done. It's a wrap.
No, they got to have him one more. That way, they don't have to go out and find a quarterback, and they can fill in some cool spots in the draft. Uh, they made a couple acquisitions, so yeah, they're going to be all right. And they got great receivers, so they're going to. I think they're going to shore up their defense, make that a little bit tougher. That would be my view of it. They could shore up the defense a little bit, then wait for next year's draft because these next 2 years got some great players coming out. So the first round and a half in this year should be great, and then according to like a couple of the people who monitor the college, they think next year might be one of the best ever draft classes ever in college. So next 2 years, a lot of teams are going to get better. So, and you figure 2/3 of the first rounders make the grade. So, who's who's in that first round that you pick that doesn't make it? You just it's a crapshoot, you know.
Now, what about the old Las Vegas Raiders getting the number one pick Mendoza? They picked up the number one center in the league in Lindenbaum.
Well, yeah.
They redid their defense and then got lucky. Max failed his physical and came back. So they actually got a pretty stout defense right now.
Oh well, they're going to make some noise, but they're in a tough division for them to try to make their way up to like number two. They could finish third.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in the same division with Mahomes.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the same one with Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Yeah, and so
And then I'm pretty sure that's the one with the Chargers too.
yeah, and so they got those. They can the chat. Yeah, they.
What are you gonna do if Mendoza turns out to be a bust?
Well, I'm gonna cry because he just looks too good as a college quarterback. He looks.
Just saying.
Oh no, that could happen. I mean, look. We've had a handful of those number ones just not pan out. And at least he isn't going to Cleveland like Baker got stuck there. Uh,
Baker made the Browns though. He made that. He made the Browns what the Browns are now.
no, he had. No, he was just in a line of. You got the one McCowan, and you got McCowan number two. Hey, that that's where quarterbacks go to die.
Yeah.
That's like their resting place. It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's kind of like the funeral parlor for quarterbacks. Yeah, I'll turn this back to Josh.
Thanks, Professor. Thanks, Professor.
Oh shit, man. Well, he hit it. He hit it right on the head there. That they do go there to die. So
Mhm.
careers end in Cleveland.
Oh yeah, dude. But
But
Shadur's got an opportunity.
yeah, there's a lot of Shador fans.
Hmm.
He does. I mean, it's whether the Browns want to build around him is the thing.
Well,
You know,
I think they gotta give this year a test run because they last year was a scramble to figure out who their quarterback was because it started out with Flacco. They traded him away. Then it was the Gabriel, and then the Gabriel got hurt, and then finally Shadur came in with like the last 4 or 5 weeks, and then he looked pretty decent. So you pretty much gotta give him the next season and then make that decision. But in the same time, you still just gotta take the best available players because they got 2 picks this year too. They're one of those teams that have 2 first-round picks, so they could snag him a wide receiver and maybe an offensive lineman because their defense is good. Nobody's saying the Browns' defense is bad.
yeah, but who's the coach for the defense over there?
Well, it's not Schwartz anymore, that's for damn sure.
Well, why is that? Didn't
Well,
Schwartz just leave Detroit to go there and
no,
build that
he went to the Bills
defense?
for a little bit, and then he went to.
Well, yeah, but he was at Cleveland for a long, long time.
Yeah, and he wanted to be the head coach. He's like, "Hey, I've been the only good part of your organization the last 500 years. I want to coach your team." And they're like, "Nah,
We
nope,
don't care.
nope." So he's
Yep.
out of there.
I don't think that defense is going to be the same. I mean, shit, look at our defense, you know?
Yeah.
We had a different coordinator come in, and I hate to flip sides here, but I've been saying it when we got the guy for Detroit. I don't like him. I don't like his scheme. I don't like he just he doesn't learn on the fly, I don't think. You know, like there's no reason why quarterbacks are setting NFL record with rushing yards against our Detroit Lions defense. And they literally the opposite team will run the same exact play. And you're telling me as a defensive coordinator, you can't learn on the fly to understand why that's happening? You're not going to go far in the NFL if you don't shape up. So I said it last year, and I just I think we should have took a better opportunity for a defensive coordinator and spent the money That's just yours truly saying, but but yeah, the who is the defensive coordinator for the Browns? That's going to be some mad shoes to fill.
Somebody they brought in, I think, from Central Michigan. I think somebody.
Yeah, they're not going to be the same, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, JP? JP,
Yeah.
you are joking, right? They brought in a guy from Central Michigan.
Something like that. Let me go double check.
I really hope you are joking.
No, I.
But wow, yeah,
Uh,
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say they are not going to be the same defense. I could be wrong, but I don't think I will be.
they got Mike Rutenberg. He was the Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator last year.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I still stand on what I said. They're not going to be as good as defense as what they had. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah. No. What do you got for fighting or boxing? What you got for us?
Well, well, JP, yeah, it turns out, like I said, um, Floyd Mayweather is fighting Tyson first. Then he's got another bout coming up, and then the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Okay.
So he's got a couple fights. Meanwhile, Manny Pacquiao has been more active of a fighter. Like he's fought high competition world champions, while Mayweather has fought expedition bouts that he fought
Yeah.
YouTubers and
Yeah.
you know,
Logan and all that.
yeah, but this will be like the biggest accomplishment I would have to say for Mayweather is if he's, and according to Netflix, I guess he is going to be, going against Tyson. So that's going to be, like we talked about, really interesting to see that. But yeah, yeah, that's very interesting for the boxing world, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
worth, I think it'd be worth the buy. What the hell, you know?
Yeah, it's
What is
one of
it?
those once in a lifetime fights. It's like getting to see LeBron versus Jordan.
Right.
You
You
know.
know, that'll come to that, but
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
well, yeah, yeah, it's like
Scotty
once in
Pippen.
a
Scotty
lifetime.
Pippen.
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah. I just seen like a commercial or a thing on YouTube, uh, about 90s, about all the kicks, the shoes, that were popular and stuff. Obviously, Jordans.
mhm.
Um, Golly, there was another shoe that was like $30 at the time back then. That was here's Jordan and here were the shoes competing with them. And I can't remember the name, but man, those things were sick, dude. Sick shoes. But yeah, I don't know why I brought that up. I just randomly
Ah,
thought of it.
because we're talking about the old LeBron versus Jordan.
Yeah, but they're sick, and if I see them again, I'm definitely gonna take a picture and send them to you, dude. They're sick. They're cool shoes, man. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
definitely be tuning in to Netflix on that, on those boxing matches, and there's gonna be more moves coming up. Obviously, we got the draft coming, you
March
know.
Madness is starting soon, right? Are we in it maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
USA
haven't.
just won a bunch of Olympic stuff. They won the hockey, they won baseball, they won the
Yeah,
Paralympics too. So we clean the women's hockey, I think, won too.
yeah.
So we clean swept them.
But anyways, you are right. We
Uh,
swept everything. USA, baby.
that's right, USA. And with that, we like to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Free
Free
bet.
bet!